So I want to share with you all 5 self-help strategies to help you recover after you've fallen into a depressive mood. What's up, YouTube?
What's up? What's up? What up?
Welcome back to Beauty and Wellness by Destiny. Today is Monday, so you know what that means. Mental Wellness Monday. Yay! I want to dive right into the big topic I have for you guys today.
Depression.
Cause I got depression.
Now, depression sounds scary and sometimes is scary to those who are experiencing it at the time. But if we're afraid of acknowledging, recognizing, or treating our mental health problems, then it's always gonna be scary to us.
Shout out mental illness. Shout out mental illness.
So for today, I wanna share with you guys a few tips that you can use to help treat your depression or your depressed moods. I want you all to know that it's completely normal to be sad sometimes. No one expects you to bounce right back after some big incident, some big loss. It's okay to be sad for a few days. It's okay to be sad for a week at a time. That's completely normal. After a big loss in your life, you are still trying to figure out how you're going to adapt and move on, because obviously it was really big to you. Now, your sadness becomes more of a concern when it's been extended for 2 weeks or more. When you find yourself in the bed, not enjoying anything you used to like. When you don't want to talk to your friends, you don't want to eat, you don't want to get out of the bed, you don't want to go to work. At that point, it'd be wise to visit a mental health practitioner. Clinical depression is defined as a feeling of sadness or loss of interest in life and friends for a period of 2 weeks or more. Depression is just like other biological diseases in that many of the cases are chronic. There is no magic pill that you take that just wipes everything out and you're better the next day. A depressive disorder is an illness that affects the mind, the body, and the thoughts. Without treatment, it can last for weeks, months, or even years. It can lead to substance abuse, and it can lead to suicide. That's why it's so important to recognize what you're going through so you can get the help that you need. So I want to share with you all 5 self-help strategies to help you recover after you've fallen into a depressive mood. So my first tip for you: take an active role in getting better. Don't just sit back and allow it to keep happening. Don't just sit back and allow yourself to dive deeper into that depressive state. Be actively involved in your treatment. Whether you go to see a doctor, a clinical therapist, don't hesitate to ask questions in order to understand the illness and how your treatment works. In the same way you would be concerned and want to treat a broken limb, take that same approach when dealing with depression. If prescribed medicine, take your meds, make a schedule, do everything that you have to do to stay on top of this. My second tip for you is to get moving. I know that I bring this up a lot, but I guess maybe because out of my own experience, I know how beneficial those endorphins are once you start getting moving. Go for a jog, go for a bike ride, go play ball. Do everything that you can to get your body moving. Go dancing, go to the club, turn up. No, but for real, get moving. Your body will thank you. My third tip for you is to confide in someone. Talk therapy is a real thing. Some people find it so beneficial to just let it out, because all of the thoughts that are running through your mind just stay in your mind and they continue to build and they get worse and worse. Your mind is a very dangerous place. So let it out. Talk to someone. Tell somebody how you're feeling. Someone that you can trust. Someone that won't judge you. Talk to a friend or a family member about what's going on in your life. Tell them about what's keeping you down. And maybe even in talking to them, you can gain perspective. You might find that you're not alone in the way that you feel and that someone felt the same exact way. Side note, if you have a friend who's going through something and they seem depressed or anxious or whatever it may be that's bothering them, you don't have to give advice. You are not the end all be all. Like, not everything you say is going to be right, is going to be applicable to them. So when someone is coming to you and they're confiding in you, sometimes it's okay to just listen. Listening to your friends' concerns will help more than you know. My fourth tip for you guys is to set realistic goals. Don't expect your mood to improve overnight. Don't expect to just take one thing and all of a sudden you feel better a few hours later. If that's the case, you're taking drugs. If you want to handle this the safe way and want to be active in your treatment, expect your mood to improve gradually. Don't be tempted to stop your medication or to stop your therapy or to stop whatever treatment it is that you have before it has a chance to work. Treatments can take from 4 to 8 weeks or even more. So don't get discouraged that something doesn't happen right away. And my last tip for you guys is to be kind to yourself. Surround yourself with positive people, with positive things. Treat yourself a little. Don't get so down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up while you're already feeling this way, because that's not going to make anything better. I'm no stranger to positive affirmations. Back when I feel like I was going through a depressed mood, I used to have things written on my wall that I would read to myself every day. I would say it aloud. I would get in my mirror and tell myself, you are a strong, smart woman. You are beautiful. You are blessed. I would say those things to myself every single day. And honestly, I started to believe them. Depression can make you feel worthless and hopeless and make you want to give up. But you can fight all those negative thoughts with those positive affirmations. Think about how good you feel when people are kind to you. When you have a grandma that tells you how much she loves you and how beautiful or handsome that you are. Do that to yourself. It will make you feel so good. At first, it's gonna be a little bit weird. It is. But the more you do it, the better it'll make you feel. Reading those positive affirmations is like giving yourself a big hug. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. 5 tips to help treat your depressive symptoms. Let me know if these tips are working for you guys. Let me know when you start to apply them and what a difference they're making in your life. Also, comment below. Tell me what it is that you'd like to hear from me. Tell me what topic you'd like me to discuss on our next Mental Wellness Monday. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear from you guys. See you next Monday.